Once upon a time in the bustling city of New York, where life roared with the times, resided a man named Elliot Maxwell, a billionaire tycoon who had, what it looked from outside, everything a man could desire: power, respect, and most of all, an abundance of wealth. Elliot's world was brimming on the surface, like a flawless snow cover sparkling under the sunlight. Yet, beneath it, lay a barren landscape devoid of real emotions and genuine relationships. Elliot had friends, oh, plenty of them, and yet none at all. His polished penthouse, perched high atop the busy Manhattan skyline, echoed with empty laughter, drowned in the noise of hollow conversations and artificial smiles. He was missing something crucial in his life: the warmth of honest connections and sincere affection. He craved not the adulation for his wealth, but for the man he was beneath it all. He longed for a closeness that sprung not from his deep pockets, but from the depths of his soul. But the worlds were vast, and amidst the highs lived Clara, grounded firmly in her reality. She was a florist, a simple woman with a life as vibrant as the colors of the flowers she cared for in her little shop. On one hushed evening, the city was abuzz with anticipation. It wasn't just the air that was electric, but the very ether, humming with the throbbing energy of the grandest event of the year, the Masquerade Ball. Held at the high towers of the city, the event hosted a lavish spectacle every year, where the crème de la crème of society gathered to celebrate life, power, and, of course, wealth. Crystal chandeliers glittered from tall ceilings, mirrors reflecting the trembling light, illuminating the dark corners. Lacquered surfaces gleamed under the soft glow, their luster heightened by the colorful masks, ostentatious gowns, and the shimmering glow of the high society. Yet, in all its grandeur, Elliot found it to be nothing more than a glorified circus, a masked pretense. But this year was different. For the man longing for genuineness amidst artificial affluence, a masquerade felt ironically fitting. It was the perfect facade for Elliot to hide his identity, to walk among the glamorous yet detached crowd as an ordinary man, unnoticed, unadored. So, slipping into a modest obsidian suit and a plain mask to conceal his identity, Elliot walked aimlessly within the crowd, a silent phantom amidst the party's life and vigor. As he navigated through the sea of faceless bodies, he was about to submit to the sameness of glitz and superficiality when a figure, subtle in its elegance and compelling in its simplicity, caught his eye. Clara, though overwhelmed by the pomp, stood with a smile that seemed warmer than the grandest hearths and eyes that glittered brighter than the finest gems. She lingered on the edge of the crowd, her perturbed glances tracing the intricate architecture of the elite world alien to her. Yet, she wore her humble identity like a badge of honor, her mask unable to conceal her authenticity. The sight drew Elliot towards her, this enigmatic woman, a diamond amidst the glass. Their eyes met, and it felt like they had known each other for eternity. Wrapped under the cloth of anonymity, they weaved stories, dreams, and hopes into the fabric of the night. Conversations flowed like an unhindered river, exploring the depths of authenticity, their dreams, and the intriguing mystery of their concealed identities. Underneath the moonlit night, a kinship formed, founded on honesty and shared dreams rather than societal statuses. In their hidden corners of the city, their masked encounters soon blossomed into intimate settings where they found joy in the simplest things. Elliot and Clara's clandestine meetings began happening more frequently, blossoming into a sacred schedule counted in stolen moments and happy sighs, underneath the blanket of a star-touched sky or in the quiet corners of hushed cafes. Their talks were a melody, a symphony of kindred hearts. Words flowed cautiously, yet courageously, shaping their story with the raw essence of vulnerability and genuineness. It was a romance far removed from the grand gestures and opulent gifts. It was a courtship marked by shared jokes, heartfelt tales, and the common comfort that their company provided. With each stolen moment, their emotional connection deepened, unfurling a sense of familiarity that exceeded the superficial limit. Living a love story shrouded in secrecy from the prying eyes of society was no easy task. The struggle to keep their meetings a secret was a constant battle against the world's curiosity. However, these trials only added to the allure of their tale, their love, an intoxicating potion brewed in the crucible of shared dreams and secret whispers. Elliot and Clara's relationship began to redefine love for them. Their secret was too precious to remain hidden for long. The world was dimmed awake as the news of their covert affair surfaced, splashed across the glaring headlines, and whispered through the hushed lips. The billionaire's name attached to a simple florist's invited curiosity, criticism, and scandal. Society, with its rigid intricacies and unspoken rules, rose like a colossal wave, threatening to sweep away their clandestine rendezvous and the profoundly rooted feelings they held for each other. Families expressed concern, friends feigned surprise, and the media reveled in the sensational tale of the billionaire's unlikely love interest. Suddenly, their love story was no longer theirs. Instead, it had become a theatre for public spectacle, each moment measured against the yardstick of societal norms. The storm didn't spare their hearts either. Clara and Elliot found themselves swept into the eye of the tempest, caught amidst the societal expectations and the pure love they bore for each other. Their meetings, once a retreat into the depths of affection, were now clouded with worry and uncertainty. Every stolen moment, every gentle whisper, every shared smile, all now seemed to be dangling by a silken thread. Their love story was in jeopardy, but the question remained, would they fight or take a bow under pressure? Elliot was torn within, struggling to reconcile the man who had been adapted to a life of pretense and the man who had tasted the sweet nectar of genuine love. Clara, on the other hand, was shackled to her fears, unsure if their love could survive the uncharitable gaze of society. They stood at the crossroads, forced to choose between their heartfelt love and the towering societal pressures. Their love was being tested, and it was decision-making time. Would they hold on to each other, or let go to quieten the societal uproar? Faced with the gale force of public opinion, Clara and Elliot clasped their hands tighter, a silent oath manifesting in their intertwined fingers. Bracing the storm, they decided to face the world together, their love standing tall as their indomitable shield. They faced criticism with resilience, not in defiance, but with a quiet firmness, proving that love wasn't about statuses or societal norms. Instead, it was about two souls finding refuge in each other, regardless of their different worlds. For Elliot, the line between simplicity and affluence began to blur as Clara's world infused his with a tender grace and warmth he had never known before. He carried the elegance of his world into Clara's humble existence, entwining splendor with simplicity, himself transformed in the process. For Clara, the grandeur of Elliot's world was a chapter she was yet to fully decipher. Yet she embraced her new world with grace, maintaining her identity without being overtaken by the overwhelming nature of wealth and luxury. Finally, their love story came full circle. From their chance meeting at the masquerade ball to their public declaration of love in the face of relentless scrutiny, their journey was a testament to the resilience of genuine love and authenticity. For Elliot and Clara, the story of their masked affection was, in fact, a tale unmasked, unmasked of pretense and societal norms, trimmed down to the bare essence of sincerity and love. They had weathered the storm, and as they moved forward in their journey, they held on tighter to their love. They were in this together, happily, authentically, ever after. Thus, masked affection, the incognito billionaire's unexpected love story, serves as a beautiful reminder to each one of us of the sheer simplicity of love and authenticity amidst the complexities of life. It shows the courage to stand against society's framework and discover love in its purest form, raw, unfiltered, and heartbreakingly beautiful. In the grand tapestry of their lives, Clara and Elliot's love story wove a resplendent thread, shimmering with the ring of truth and the richness of authentic love. Their tale wasn't merely a fanciful journey, it narrated an enduring message of love's triumph over societal barriers and the masks people hide behind. They stood as an epitome of love, redefining it beyond the confines of pretense, class, and wealth. Their story was an homage to raw emotions and a passionate rebellion against the societal vault of expectations that love often found itself shackled to. Their love was a testament to their courage, the courage to defy the norms, to unmask their affection, and to choose the raw simplicity of love over the extravagant armors of societal approval and hypocrisy. Each chapter of their journey echoed tales of their undying affection, reverberating through the folds of time. Their love story transcended social strata, becoming a universal saga of two souls uniting, painted onto the canvas of life with strokes of simplicity, resilience, and enduring love. As their tale closed, it left behind ripples in the hearts of many. The tale of the incognito billionaire and his unexpected love was no longer a simple story. It was a saga that would re-echo across time, illuminating the essence of love, love that exists not in grandeur, but in the simplicity of shared dreams, joyous laughter, shared secrets, and the authenticity of being you without the masks. A love story that whispered one simple truth, that love, in its purest form, could indeed conquer all. It was love beyond masks. It was the enduring story of Clara and Elliot,